Welcome to a FETCH.AI price prediction for 2025. From its bear market low, FETCH.AI is up 5,800% in only 483 days. This is one of the most bullish charts I have seen in a long time. So what is going on with this chart? Why have we dropped so much? Is there any hope? I mean, we dropped from $3.50 to about $1.10, which is a 68% drop. So what is going on? Is the bull market over for this coin? Well, first I want to look at the price history of this coin to see if I can find any patterns that can tell us what this is right here. And then I want to give you some price predictions for the upcoming bull market. Well, the bull market already started for this coin in my opinion, and I believe this coin will top way sooner than the other coins because honestly this structure is almost complete. I will say more about that in a few minutes. First I want to look at the RSI. If we look right here, we actually hit a new all-time high on the RSI on the weekly in March of 2024, which means we were way overbought and now we're cooling off after whatever this was. I mean, a 5,000% move in 400 days, it's pretty rare, especially with coins that were around in the previous bull market. But let's see what it did in the previous bull market. From its bear market low, it went up 16,000%. So 5,000% is not really a lot compared to this, but you have to keep in mind that this is a second cycle and the prices are much higher, so it is much more difficult to go up in price like 5,000% than it was right here when the price was like 11 cents. Maybe even less, maybe like 1 cent. Still, this is a very bullish looking chart. But in my opinion, this is not going to last forever. I'm going to say more about that again in a few minutes. Honestly, I cannot see any kind of structure that looks similar to what we have right now. Even the RSI, I mean, we hit a new all-time high on the price and on the RSI. I mean, that's really bullish. But in a way, it's not, because it means this coin will not really pump to the upside that much, at least in my opinion, in the next bull market. It already had its moment. Now it's just going to go in a fourth wave, and then in a fifth wave, and in my opinion, that's going to be the end. I will talk about that soon. First, let's look at the RSI. Right now, it looks like we are about to go above the yellow line again. We still have a long way to go until then. But in my opinion, it's going to happen because I see this chart right here as a 1, 2, 3, and now we're in a fourth wave, and I expect to go in a fifth wave and probably end this cycle around maybe December of this year, maybe later, maybe something like January or February. I do not expect this to go up forever. That's not how it works here. That's not how crypto and normal markets work. What goes up must come down. Also, this is not my final price prediction, just so you know. I want to talk about the RSI, and for that I need to go on the daily to see if I can find anything that can tell me anything about the price action. So right here we went oversold. We actually went to the 23 RSI level, and now the price is starting to bounce back to the upside. Well, we're still under the bull market support band, but I believe we will go back up soon because I believe we'll start a fifth wave in maybe the next 2 months or so. I don't know if we bottomed yet, but this fourth correction right here is kind of deep. I don't expect it to go down even lower. That would kind of turn bearish. Or maybe I'm wrong and this is not a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe it's another kind of structure, but right now it looks like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So yeah, the RSI went down when the price went down. I mean, that's to be expected, and it went to the oversold territory. And now we're just starting to go back up. So let's check out what happened in the past when we weren't oversold on the RSI. We went oversold right here, as you can see, and the price after that did a 44% in 13 days. Before, of course, going to the upside like crazy. And here as well, we went to the oversold territory and the price went up 26% in 19 days. Then we have this right here, oversold, and then, 1000% in 80 days. Also, this was at a time when some other altcoins were just pretty much going sideways or going to new all-time lows. But this coin, this price action is kind of weird. This chart kind of looks like the Bitcoin chart in a way, but this chart looks even more bullish than the Bitcoin one, which is kind of weird in a way. Anyways, we went oversold here and then we proceeded to go up 78% in 2 months. Then of course this was the bear market. I mean, this was the bear market as well, so I don't really want to talk about that. What I want to look at is what happened before the bull market started. Here we did not really go to the oversold territory, but here we actually went there, and I believe this is the bear market low of this cycle. So when we hit that low, the price went up 2,500% in, let's say, almost 6 months. And here is another example. We went oversold and then we went up 135% in 69 days. And here's another one right here. You take this low, we went up 300% in 12 days. So what can we learn from this? Well, in my opinion, if history was to repeat itself, this means that the RSI going to the oversold territory, this means that right now we should get a pump of at least maybe 27% according to what we have right now. But that's it, that's the minimum required. We can get something like 44%, something like 78%. A 25% increase on price from this low, I mean, it would look something like this. We already went above 25%, and now we are already up 69%. Also, just want to let you know, this video was recorded a few days in advance, so if the price does not match with the current price, you'll know why. So here is a price prediction for the upcoming days. I expect the price to go above the maybe $2 level in the next 2 weeks, I would say, and I expect the RSI to go back to these normal levels like 60, maybe even go to like 70. I don't know if we will go to the overbought territory yet, but that's also a thing to think about. AI stuff has been going crazy in the past few, I would say, months to maybe even years. So if this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 I'm showing on the chart does not end up being accurate, it will probably be because AI stuff is just going to keep exploding, and yeah, there's nothing to do about that. If AI stuff explodes, then this will explode as well. You cannot really stop it until we get a bear market. So what is my price prediction for this cycle? Well, I believe right now we are heading in a fifth wave, and in my opinion this wave will end somewhere maybe around here. This is a bullish price prediction, by the way. So somewhere around $3.90, let's say $4 would be something bullish for this cycle. How about a very bullish price prediction? Well, if everything goes well, and honestly it seems like that will be the case, then I expect the price to actually go to the 3.618 extension and hit about $4.60 in this cycle. Oh, also I think I've written the wrong prediction here. So yeah, this would be something very bullish. Now, if this coin somehow ends up going up even more, I would not be surprised to see it at like $7 in this cycle. But that would be a lot, and I believe the RSI would go crazy if that were to happen. Honestly, this is one of the charts that you cannot really predict because we don't really know what's going to happen to AI in the next few months or maybe next year. All I know is that this fifth wave will probably end, then will probably go down, and if we get lucky somehow, we might get another high when Bitcoin goes to these crazy numbers everyone is expecting. But of course, it might not do what everyone is expecting. So we cannot really predict this chart too well. But according to the Elliott wave, at least, I believe we still have a few months left of the FETCH.AI cycle. I also want to give you a bearish price prediction. As you can see, right here we got rejected by the 2.618 extension. I mean, we got above it very slightly, and then we went down a lot. So if we somehow get rejected by it again, then that will probably mark the top of the cycle for this coin. Or if this structure somehow wants to turn into another kind of structure, then maybe I can see the price of FETCH.AI going to $7. But right now, with this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 I have on this chart, I don't think that's possible. I want to be realistic. I don't want to give you false expectations, especially since the price is up like 5,000% already. Of course, it can go up another 1,000%, but it's not guaranteed that we will go back up again. Maybe this is the end of the cycle. Nobody knows. All we can do is speculate. And also, this is not financial advice. Just wanted to let you know that. Also, the $2.08 level is a very important level to watch because this is the 1.618 extension, which means there might be resistance right here. So if the price gets rejected by this, don't be surprised. So yeah, the chart right now looks actually very bullish, and I expect it to go up another maybe 3 to 4x, maybe even 5x. I don't think it's over just yet. I still think we have a few months more of this cycle, if this is correct. Anyways, I will update you on this prediction in probably a few days if this video gets enough views. So if you want more updates, consider subscribing to my channel and liking this video so you can help me with the algorithm and stuff. Anyways, I will see you in the next one.